All the hits, Q97.1. Danny Salas, all the way live from the site of Wrestlemania, baby, Orlando, Florida. We're going coast to coast, baby. I'm broadcasting all the way live from Orlando to the 559, and I've got a very special guest live up in the building right now. He goes by the name Samoa Joe in the building. What's happening, man?
It's good to be back, man. How you?
It's really good to have you back, man. So I don't know if you remember, last year at this time, WrestleMania time, I sat down with one Samoa Joe, talking about his plans, talking about his goals, talking about his dreams.
I didn't lie.
You did not lie.
I did not lie.
You said that in 1 year you will be at the show of shows at WrestleMania, and here you are at the show of show WrestleMania.
I just, hey, listen, I like to set goals, and I like to just knock them out of the park, man.
Son of a gun. It's been a heck of a year for you, man.
It's been a great year. It's been a real great year. So, yeah, man, it kind of making the transition from NXT to Raw. It's been a fun deal. So I'm digging it.
Yeah. Well, I remember last year I asked you, like, when you got the call, like, yeah, we're gonna make the jump to WWE, and you obviously had no issues jumping to NXT as opposed to jumping to the main roster.
Yep.
That had to have been one of the best decisions that you've ever made, because you ran that place for a good part of the time that you were here, man.
And the money, no.
And that's just the merchandise.
Yeah.
What?
No, it was. You get this crazy opportunity because, like, NXT is like, they're the new kid on the block. They're this young kind of brand that was really kind of defining itself and becoming a brand. It used to be like, AAA ball club, and all of a sudden it was playing in the majors. Now we're selling out buildings, and to be kind of on the forefront of that and to help build that was something awesome for me. So it was a very big opportunity that I took advantage of, and it paid off, man.
Yeah, man. Well, obviously WWE is the pinnacle, man. It is the tip top. But the fact that they can run a show like NXT in kind of quote unquote smaller venues, dude, it's awesome. And
and the biggest thing is, we're selling, that we sold out like NXT now. It's sold out the Amway this week. We've sold out Brooklyn, we've sold out Toronto, we've sold out Tokyo. So it's like, kind of starting that streak in these large buildings for our bigger events. Like I said, it's this amazing accomplishment. It's a testament to a lot of cats working really, really hard to make something new pop off.
Heck yeah. And as happy as I am to see Samoa Joe on the main WWE roster, I am super happy that you were in NXT, because NXT Live actually came through Fresno.
Yes, we did.
Selling Arena. And that was a hell of a show, dude. Honestly, dude, it was a dynamite show from beginning to end.
It's a fan interactive experience, that's for sure.
It didn't end too well with Austin Aries in the main event.
Yeah.
But
I can't help him though, man.
Son of a and you didn't.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
I did not help him at all.
All right, well, I want to talk about the transition of Samoa Joe, the dude who was beloved by everybody when he came over to NXT and beat everybody in his path and was just beloved and the typical fan favorite, to the dude that we see on WWE Raw right now, man.
Listen. I'm not doing anything different. It's just how y'all feel about things, man. Just because, I went out there and I smacked some pretty boy in the head and he got a little banged up. Now all of a sudden you're mad at me because I took advantage of the opportunity. That's nothing on me. I told you what I do.
Right.
The mission statement's never changed.
Right.
It's never been like, oh, Joe. I've never said I shake hands and smile. I'm a nice dude. I told you I was mean. I told you I was wicked. I told you I handled things, and I just handled some dude that y'all really like a lot, and all of a sudden I'm a bad guy. Come on, man, look in the mirror, check yourself. You're the real bad person.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
It's not me, man. It's not me. I never lied to you. I told you the truth. I hugged you and I said, listen.
That's right.
I said, hey, listen, I'm a tiger. I'm a tiger.
Hey, you pounce, man.
Yeah, you can't blame me for doing tiger stuff.
Right?
You know what I mean?
It's your nature. It's your nature.
It's my nature.
Can't blame a cat.
And you're all mad at me because
And it's not me. It's not me, man. I know you're talking in generality.
Yeah.
But ain't me, I ain't mad at you.
I'm just saying.
And I will say it takes a very unique man to put a dude in a sleeper and bust his leg.
Yeah.
And put him on the shelf.
That's some stuff you don't even know about.
Right?
The sleeper was a distraction.
Son of a gun. Yeah. Everyone was focused on the sleeper.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you were breaking limbs.
You didn't see Row B. I guess a whole other offensive set going on.
All right, man.
Sometimes when I'm punching you in the face, I'm kicking you in the shin. Like
There it is. All right, well, let's talk about some on-camera stuff, man. So right now your allegiance seems to be to Triple H on camera, man.
We have, everybody's talking about allegiance. Like, we have a working relationship, like, Listen, I have goals that kind of coincide with his, and they work out nice. And I mean, once again, y'all mad because I'm turning out and the boss likes me because he don't like you. That's not my fault. It's not my fault that he's like, hey, there's this opportunity. I said, well, all right, I took it. So I sometimes I just don't get people sometimes.
Oh, man. Well, I think people don't like to see other people do well. Maybe that's the thing, right?
See, I'm trying to get out here and win, and y'all trying to keep me from winning.
Nah, man.
That's ridiculous, man.
All you do is win, so we gotta accept it, man. We don't question it.
I'm
we
just
just
saying,
gotta accept it.
if I was Khaled, you'd be handing me the keys.
Easy, another one.
Yeah,
another one.
Another one.
Another one. All right, man. Well, we're here at the site of WrestleMania. By the way, this Sunday, WWE Network, Samoa Joe. What can the world expect from Samoa Joe on Sunday on the WWE Network, my friend?
Oh, it's going to be bad. Somebody's going to get,
Someone's going to get hurt.
Someone's
going to cry.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the severity. A lot of children watching, you know what I mean?
That's real.
Sometimes you got to set a good example for children. Sometimes you got to pull off that ass whipping a little bit.
Sometimes you could go a little PG-13.
Yeah,
trip.
you know what I mean? Because I like those level 9 ass whippings, but sometimes you pull back to 7.5 because that's all you really need. A lot of 7.5 suckers out there that can only take that much. So, that's what I'm really debating on right now.
Man, I can see that on a T-shirt, man.
Yeah.
7.5 suckers.
Yeah,
Man.
Trust me, they're everywhere.
I like that. Man, speaking of T-shirts, man, how about this merch? How about some Samoa Joe merch?
Oh yeah, you need some?
Man, yeah, I need some.
So WWE Shop Zone.
Right. Can I at least get the Samoa Joe promo code?
Yeah,
Discount?
Don't mess with my royalties. I'm real sensitive about them.
Right. And if you do buy Samoa Joe merch, make sure it's got that hologram.
Get that hologram. Yeah, don't get that bootleg stuff. Buy nothing off of Amazon. Let me tell you that right now.
Right.
I've seen some crazy bootleg shirts.
Son of a gun. I'm gonna cancel my account right now.
Yeah.
Man, well, Samoa Joe, I just got to, and I mentioned this to you.
If you're at that swap meet that's in the old drive-thru theater, do not buy my shirts there either. Those are not my shirts.
Man, don't be talking trash about Sunnyside swap meet in Fresno. Samoa Joe all spelled wrong. How do you spell Joe wrong?
Yeah.
The paint.
Yeah, who's Samoa Jorge? What the hell?
Easy. In Fresno, that might work though.
Yeah.
That might work.
He's a good guy.
Right. Hey, but like I said, as a fan, dude, not just as a fan of WWE, but as a wrestling fan, man, a dude like me who has heard the name Samoa Joe, I am ridiculously glad to see you at this stage in the WWE doing what you're doing, man. When you were touring overseas, when you were selling out stadiums in Japan, when you were in other promotions, man, is this where you saw Samoa Joe in 2017, brother?
I think if you would have asked me this question 5 years ago, it'd probably be the answer probably no.
And why?
Just because I had kind of carved my own niche and had found different routes and different ways to do what I do to a larger audience.
Yeah.
But now that I'm here, it's kind of something that I realized was kind of something that was destined to be, and it was kind of an eventuality. So I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but I'm not surprised at all about the path, and especially a lot of the cats that I see that have kind of come along with me, and AJ Styles, Gallows and Anderson, Bobby Roode in NXT. Inevitably the cream rises to the top, and you're seeing a lot of that pop up here in the WWE.
Well, there it is, man. Well, Samoa Joe, I just got to say again, it's an honor talking with you, man, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of 2017 has in store for the WWE Universe as far as Samoa Joe goes, man.
Oh, it'll be good.
So good luck with everything, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Samoa Joe in the building, WrestleMania this Sunday, WWE Network. Tell somebody. It's Q97.1. Golden, man.
Right on, man.
I appreciate you.